My name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Service International Limited. Here is your daily technical analysis of stock index futures. I'll start with UK FTSE futures. An immediate countering bullish long white Mariposa just about yesterday. Actually, as I said yesterday, this has suddenly become very serious. It was also a new all-time high and high close, and effectively countered the previous session's combined key reversal down and bearish engulfing pattern, which was right at the top of the market. That is not all. We are still set, if only just, to be able to have a weekly key reversal for this week as well. You can imagine with only a 4-day week this week here, it's quite a feat. If we close on Friday over 69.38, we'd have a weekly key reversal up. Additionally, if that was not all, the market opened back up over the upper trend line, currently at 69.18 of the January to date broken rising wedge pattern after spending just one session back within the wedge. I suppose it still all hinges now on what happens on Friday, but in the meantime, it's nice to note that the market has reached the first of 3 overhead targets for the recent overhead bullish patterns. These are Target X in the 70-10 area is the target for the January to March sideways triangle. This was reached yesterday. Target X1 in the 70-95 area is the initial target for the late January, early April rising wedge pattern. And Target X2 in the 71-15 area, that's the full target for the rising wedge pattern. Meanwhile, we still have overhead the upper time, currently at 70.43, of the shallowly bullish shift pitchfork from December 2020 to late January 2021. So further today, a further small attempt higher. Unsurprisingly, that is a small move higher today, as we have now reached the upper time resistance and stabilized below it. German DAX futures. Another serious move yesterday after the previous session's very serious combined bearish engulfing pattern and bearish long black Mariposa. Yesterday saw an immediate countering bullish Harami and bullish opening white Mariposa. Prices started just under the late October 2020 to date uptrend, currently at 14.974, which I've since finessed, and rode higher from the open. The market started to halt its rise from the lows of last week and Monday this week as well in the 15.095 to 15.115 area, but only halted in amongst the congestion of late last week between the closes there between 15.162 and 15.168. It was an effective counter to the previous session, and it makes reaching Target X in the 14,800 area far more difficult now after coming so tantalizingly close on Tuesday. So far today, initial further follow-on higher up to the lesser 38.2% projected Fibonacci level at 15.289 and the congestion from 3-4 weeks ago nearby, before falling back to unchanged and looking like an indecisive doji cross right now. US E-mini S&P futures. An awkward moment it seems yesterday. An indecisive doji cross yesterday after what looked like a good-looking hammer pattern in the previous session. The top was capped by the slowly rising short moving average, currently at 41.79, and the stronger looking projected 50% Fibonacci level at 41.83. Below, we still have the lows of 2 weeks ago, which in turn were caused by the Fibonacci congestion between 41.08 to 41.10. Further overhead, we still have the projected 100% Fibonacci level at 42.02, and then the middle time, currently at 42.10, of the December 2020 to early February 2021 bullish Andrews pitchfork. As I've mentioned these past days, this recent narrowing of ranges and squashing of markets between supports and resistances usually indicates a big move once it stops. Well, 2 days ago it stopped, but it looks like it might be building up again. So far today, nothing. We're either side of yesterday's close and looking like a version of yesterday's indecisive pattern right now. French CAC 40 futures. Another serious move yesterday after the previous session's suddenly serious all-time high, but also key reversal down. This time it was a higher opening, immediate countering, bullish opening white Mariboso. Just about. The market opened slightly higher, not as high as the important lower tines of both the December 2022, January 2021 bullish Andrews Pitchfork, which are currently at 62.75, and the new late January to late March bullish shift pitchfork currently at 62.83. But it was over the nearby short moving average currently at 62.23, and prices proceeded to punch up and close over both lower tines, as well as the significant April high at 62.80. Please note once again, the December 2020 to January 2021 bullish shift Andrews Pitchfork has up until now brilliantly driven the bullish incentive higher since its inception in late January. As I've said for the last 6 weeks, and I quote again, all is moot until prices move out of those tines, end of quote. It now seems the lower times still have a strong grip on this market. So far today, gapping higher move has since been filled. That has made also another new all-time high. The only issue is that filling in the gap has had some follow through lower, down to test the lower tine at 62.83 today. It is also looking like it might have elements of a 2-day meeting lines pattern right now. I will go into this a little bit more if it actually happens, but I just want you to note that at the moment. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives the essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited.